It's common knowledge that entering retirement debt-free is the way to go. Obviously, the less money you send to creditors, the more you're going to have to enjoy life. But that's not always possible, and sometimes not even preferable. Entering retirement with a mortgage isn't as rare as it used to be. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, 20% of Americans 65 or older, more than 8 million people, have a mortgage. The number of seniors with mortgages has been growing for years, which isn't really all that surprising considering home prices are going up and inflation-adjusted wages haven't been. So the first thing you need to know is that if you have to retire with a mortgage because you have no choice, do it. You're not the only one. But for those of you who do have a choice, you either have the savings or the income to pay off your mortgage before you retire, let's look at both the pros and the cons of doing that. Pros: increased cash flow. Money you're no longer putting toward your mortgage can go into something better, like having fun. Another pro: one less bill to worry about. And finally, paying off your mortgage can make you richer. Think about it, guys. If you're paying 4% on your mortgage and earning 2% at the bank, then you're going backward by 2% every year, right? But if you pay that mortgage off, you're going to be going forward, getting richer by 2% every year. What are the disadvantages of paying off a mortgage? Well, one could be turning a liquid asset, money in the bank, into an illiquid asset, home equity. Another potential con: one less potential tax deduction. And finally, paying off your mortgage handicaps opportunities to make more money. Let me give you an example. A few years ago, back during the housing crisis, I had a bunch of money in the bank earning next to nothing. I used that money to buy the house next door at a bargain price. I fixed it up, and then I sold it for a big profit. Now, theoretically, I could have borrowed against my house to raise that cash, but I probably wouldn't have done that. Because I had the cash and it wasn't earning much, I did something with it that earned a lot. In short, having money in the bank can help you make more money. Plus, it obviously feels good to know that if things go south or an opportunity arises, you've got the money to deal with it. So what should you do? Well, pay off your mortgage if you've got your retirement accounts fully funded and you're socking away as much as you can, and you've got a ton of savings that's not earning much, you're not getting a tax deduction, and you can't see any future use for the cash. Don't pay it off if you're earning more with your savings than the mortgage is costing, you're getting a tax deduction, or you might find something rewarding to do with that cash. So there are some things to consider, but this isn't black and white. There are also subjective considerations, like how good it feels to be debt-free and how good it feels to have money in the bank. Bottom line, obviously the less debt you have, the better, especially as you approach retirement. So even if you can't pay off your mortgage entirely, unless you're earning more than you're paying in interest, try to pay off as much as you can. That's all I've got for today, but you know that's not all I've got. Stay tuned for an answer to yet another common retirement question. I'm Stacy Johnson.